Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Tharshey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back with something pretty special. It is another Rise to War video, but we're going to be discussing a new update that is coming to set effects. And it's basically going to be making set effects a lot more free-to-play friendly, which is not something I thought I would ever be announcing because, most mobile games, like 99% of them, they only target the big spenders and the whales. And to actually be effective and be competitive, you have to spend a lot, or you just won't be able to do much in terms of battle and actually being effective in the game. However, today's video is on an update that is actually targeting free-to-play players more. It's going to make the game, easier for free-to-play players and make it more free-to-play friendly. So, yeah, it's pretty good to see. So basically what we're going to be talking about is this paragraph here that you can see, and what this is very basically set effects initially only activated if you had the entire set, aka if you had 4 pieces of gear with the same set, then the set effect would activate. For example, sharp blade. If you had 4 pieces of gear with sharp blade on, you'd be getting plus 20 attack. However, they did an update, not too long ago, where they made it so certain set effects would still activate even if you only had 2 pieces of gear. However, that was only on certain set effects, and it was stuff that I honestly never used, so it barely affected me, besides for that one set effect where it increases your focus damage dealt. But outside of that, it didn't really help. However, they're going the full, they're doing properly now. They're making every set effect have both a 2-piece set effect and a 4-piece set effect. So that's great, because it's making it a lot more free to play friendly. Because if you're a smaller spender, or maybe you just buy the season pass or something like that, but you don't have a ton of gear, you don't go and spend thousands of dollars opening chests to get all golden gear. This is going to help out quite a lot, because let's say you have a commander with 2 pieces of sharp blade, 2 pieces of evasion. Before maybe before you would be getting none, actually, because neither of those had a 2-piece effect. Now you're going to be getting the set effect from the 2 pieces of sharp blade, and you're going to be getting a set effect from 2 pieces of evasion. So that's going to definitely help out for those people that don't have enough gear to make a full match set, or for those people that just want to mix and match different sets for whatever reason. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing to see coming to the game. And yeah, we're going to quickly read through this. So all equipment sets possess both 2-piece and 4-piece set effects, which they didn't before. This is what is going to be coming with the update. It means to say when a commander wears 2 pieces of equipment of a set, it will activate the 2-piece set effect. And when the commander wears 4 pieces of equipment of that set, it will instead activate the 4-piece set effect. So each commander can activate 1 4-piece set effect or 2 2-piece set effects. Additionally, we have adjusted the effect values for equipment sets. So if we have a look here, this is an Axe of Khazad-dûm. And as you can see, the ability, which is agility, which is speed up the commander's formation, is increased, and it's got 2 different values. It has plus 5 for 2 pieces, and it's got plus 12 for 4 pieces. So what they're doing here is very simple. Basically, if you have 2 pieces of gear with agility on, you'll have plus 5, speed. If you have 4 pieces of it, you'll have plus 12. And while they're saying you can mix and match, so for example, you could have 2 pieces of agility, 2 pieces of sharp blade, or 2 pieces of warcry, 2 pieces of sharp blade. You could mix and match like that, but if you do that, you're going to be getting that first effect, which is plus 5 or plus 10 or whatever. But if you have the full set with the same stuff, then you're going to be getting slightly more than if you had just 2, or if you were mix and matching. So you would say, right, 2 pieces of agility with plus 5, you'd assume 4 gives you plus 10. Instead, they're giving it a 20% increase. So it's 2 pieces is plus 5, but 4 pieces, instead of being plus 10, it's being plus 12, which is pretty nice, honestly. They're still encouraging you, to try and get a full set if you can. And if you do, you're going to have a slightly better buff. However, if you don't want to do that, you can still mix and match. And you can have some agility, some warcry, some sharp blade, some agility, some evasion, some agility, whatever you want. So they're making it where you can mix and match your sets as you want. If you're more free to play and you just you're doing it because you don't have any other sets, at least you're going to be getting some type of bonus. But they're also making it so if you do choose to just run a full set of the same thing, you are going to be getting a slightly better buff. However, that buff is not incredibly, it's not like so much more where it's going to absolutely, make it so running 2 pieces is just worth it. It's only a small 20% buff, you know. If it was like plus 15 speed or plus 20 speed for having 4, then yeah, no, that would be crazy. But this is not too bad, and I actually like what they're doing here. So that is, yeah, that's this first page. Let's go have a look at the second page, and this is going to be an overview of each set effect, you know, before and after. So power overwhelming. Before it was Commander's Formation is inflicted by Stun or Madness, you receive 20% less damage. Now it's going to be, whenever you're inflicted by Stun or Madness, you're going to be minus 10% damage for 2 pieces, but minus 24% damage for 4 pieces. So they're adding a 2-piece effect for this, you know, so for those of you guys that only have 2 pieces of power overwhelming gear, you will still receive some sort of buff from it, which is amazing. But for those of you guys that do have all 4 pieces, you're going to be getting that 4-piece bonus, but a little bit better. You know, instead of 20%, it's going to be 24%, which is definitely nice to see. For upkeep, recovery was plus 3%. Now it's going to be plus 3 for 2 and plus 7% for 4 pieces. For agility, it was plus 5. Now it's going to be plus 5 for 2 pieces, plus 12 for 4 pieces. Sharp blade was usually plus 20 during combat. Now it's going to be plus 10 for 2 pieces. But for me, who runs like, I think all my equipment sets are 4 sets, it's going to be plus 24, which is very nice to see. Thick armor is usually plus 20 during combat for defense. Now it's going to be plus 10 for 2 pieces, plus 24 for 4 pieces. Flay was ignore 15% of target's defense. If you have 2 pieces, that's going to be 8%. And if you have 4 pieces, that's going to be 18%. So that's pretty nice. Might was extra 5% physical damage. Now it's 5% physical damage for 2 pieces, but plus 12% for 4 pieces. So they're also buffing set effects overall, because I think a lot of people, especially those that were OG and played, you know, the 1.0 version of the game, if you were using your classic equipment, you had much better, you know, honestly, classic equipment was really powerful, and those of you guys that kept that, you know, has pretty significant advantages. Unfortunately, me, I thought set effects are going to be amazing. Let me just switch it all over. So I switched all my gear to the new 2.0 gear system. If I'd kept it all at 1.0, I'd probably honestly be able to fight mega whales in 2.0 that had sets, you know, like set effects for their gear. But if I had all my classic equipment, I could probably smack them around pretty dang well. But yeah, at least now they're buffing set effects to bring it more on par with 1.0 gear. You have might, you have physical damage dealt 5, and then 5 and 12. Fortitude, which is physical damage received, minus 5%. Now it's minus 5 for 2 pieces, minus 12 for 4 pieces. Law of the Arcane, which is what I have a 2-piece of. That was 5%, still the same, so I'm still going to be getting plus 5%. But if I somehow get 2 more pieces of it, I'll be getting plus 12% more damage, which is nice. Warcry is going from 20% for the first 3 rounds to 10% for 2 pieces and 24% for 4 pieces. Evasion, which was minus 20% less damage received, is going to minus 10% for 2 pieces, minus 24% for 4 pieces. Perseverance was plus 2% each round, which was damage dealt. Now it's plus 1% for 2 pieces, but plus 2% for 4 pieces, which, I mean, basically, yeah, this is one they kept the same, but, you know, that's all right. I guess it would be too powerful if they buffed it. Divide and Conquer, damage received by Commander's Formation, minus 2% each round. That as well is minus 1% for 2 pieces, minus 2% for 4 pieces. Siege Ladder was 5% more siege damage. It's now 5% for 2 pieces, but 12% for 4 pieces. Fortitude of Men was 5%. It is still 5% for 2 pieces, but now it's minus 12% for 4 pieces. Fortitude of Elves is minus 5%. Now it's minus 5% for 2 pieces, but minus 12% for 4 pieces. I'm going to skip through all of these. This is all for just Fortitude, and all the values are the same. So it's the same thing for Fortitude of Dwarves, Orcs, Uruk-hai, Evil Men, Trolls, Beasts, and Undead. So yeah, please note that the set effects and value resistance may change after the actual update. So basically, these are the values they're looking at for all of this, but it could be tweaked or changed slightly, you know, depending on testing and what it comes out to be. But yeah, I'm very happy with this update I'm very happy when this update comes out, because it's nice to see the game, you know, catering more to the smaller spenders and the more free-to-play audience. Because, you know, I have a lot of friends in game that aren't the biggest spenders and, you know, get very annoyed with just being unable to be effective even after playing so many seasons. So this is definitely going to help them out, especially where because a lot of people, they don't even bother with set effects usually. They just go and they try to mix and to whatever gear they have available now. Hopefully this will help them out and they can get some set bonuses. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.